Hello, everyone. It is Papa G, and it's time once again for our free tarot readings. We do these Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. On our YouTube channel, our Facebook page. Today, we're actually streaming over through my phone on Instagram to let our IG people know that we do this. Unfortunately, we can't stream straight to Instagram. I don't know why. Facebook owns it. I mean, come on, let us connect these things together. But to be able to ask a question, our Instagram friends need to come over to our YouTube channel, the Aroma G's Botanica YouTube channel, or one of our Facebook pages. And they can join in too every day, Monday through Friday, 10:30 in the morning. Central Standard Time, by the way. Oh, Amanda says hello here from Instagram. Cool. Nerds do samba here from IG too. Cool. I'm glad I did. Maybe I'll do this more often to let people know, hey, get your butt over to YouTube. For those who don't know, Aroma G's Botanica, we are one of the largest metaphysical supply stores in the South. I actually think we're the second largest in all the South. I have got a new tarot deck today we're going to be playing with. It is my standard Rider Waite, but they're holographic. So I'm going to pull the first card for all of us just to see the energy, the basic energy for today. It is the Knight of Swords. I'll switch it over to so YouTube can, Instagram can see it too. Aren't these cards cool? Holographic. Knight of Swords today, something is going to come riding into your life. Some new idea may pop up. You may have an epiphany of something you've been trying to think about. And it should just all of a sudden show up for you. Also, reminder, if you want me to pull more than one card, 3 cards, anyone who does a super chat or a super sticker for $5 or up to $5 does it, I'll pull 3 cards for you. So let's see what the first question is. We have, I think, 17 people in here right now. First of all, some hellos to Jamie, Ashley, Magic Flies, Autumn B, Cherie and Brandy, Jane, Angel, Brad. Brad, you should use star cards so we can see Uranus. That would be on the After Dark channel, Brad, and that one does cost. That one's not free. Victoria. Okay, let me find the first question. That would be, make sure I don't skip anyone. That's why I want everyone to come over into the YouTube chat or Facebook, because it puts all of you in order and I don't skip anyone. Brandy, can I get a card pull for love? Gee, I'm really close to the camera today. What's going on here? Anyone want to see my pores? Let's see. Lady M must have moved the monitor a little closer. Yes, that's better. That's better. So Brandy needs a card pull for love. It's the Ace of Swords. I mean, when we're talking about love, let me actually remove our banner so you can see the card better. When we're talking about love, swords are about ideas, concepts, things you're thinking about, things you may want to change, things you may want to proceed with. If you're not in a relationship right now, that means you're seriously thinking about it. You want one, and one may be coming your way soon. Maybe that person is thinking about it too, whoever you're going to meet. If you already are in one, it may be time to shake things up and take it to a new level, a deeper communication. Oh yeah, Jamie. Lady M did a great job this week, by the way. Yes. I had Monday had a doctor's appointment, couldn't be here. Tuesday, I started reading live at Aroma G's Botanica. So I had to be there reading for people in person. Lady M and I are going to swap every Tuesday reading live at Aroma G. So some Tuesdays you'll find me here when she's there and vice versa. Like this week, I'll be here Friday. Sorry, it's scrolling. It's scrolling way too much. I'm trying to find the next question. Sharon, could I have a card, please? Sharon, it is Page of Cups. You know, cups are little messengers. And this is about something coming to you that could be of either an abundance or a monetary little windfall or something. When Page of Cups comes in, you know something's on the precipice. Something's about to happen. And the card is your messenger saying, get ready. Something is about to swing your way. So that was Sharon. Okay, let me go over here just 1 second. Don't worry, I'll read a little longer today because people are asking a couple questions on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, I need you to go over to our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. That is where these happen every single day, Monday through Friday. And that's where the chat is. So I'm going live on Instagram just to let you guys know this exists. But if you want to get in on asking the questions, you have to be on our YouTube channel, which is at Aroma G's Botanica, or our Aroma G's Facebook page. And I will probably say that a couple more times, guys. Cherie or Sherry, you tell me. I want to know for next year, will I be purchasing a car and buying a home? Well, it's looking bright in that direction. I mean, this is all about, hey, happy times coming ahead. Time to celebrate. It's a festival card. I hope you're already planning what you need to plan in order to buy a car and a home in the same year. You talked about next year. Next year is like weeks away. So if you're not already doing your planning, your financial planning, you're setting things up right now, it may be late into the year. So hopefully you're getting all those in a row. But it looks like it's a good card. Jean, will I get to open my daycare soon? Here we are. Will you? Let's see. It's King of Wands. King of Wands is someone who's very creative, knows how to get things done, down to earth, has good down to earth advice. Someone who's also very charitable. It's a kindly king, so that would make sense in relation to a daycare. I'm not sure if it actually states will this happen. There's someone you may need to reach out to for a little bit of help. It's probably a male figure or someone with male energy or get her done energy. But it's someone who can get creative with helping you make it happen, whether it be through financing or things that you need or grants or something like that. So don't be afraid to reach out to someone and ask for help if there's certain things you're just not, you're not a professional at. I wouldn't know how to fill out a grant. So don't be afraid to reach out to make it happen. Ashley, I've had a lot of rough changes this past week. Are any of these changes or all of these changes leading to something bigger? Well, something bigger is definitely on the horizon or the plan for it, because this card is about future planning. It is about assessing at everything you have, looking at it, the world is about to open up. So in relation to you've had some rough changes, I think leading to something bigger. I think it actually alters you a little bit, so you look at the world differently. So I think that still translates to a change. If it changes you, um, it helps you look at the world differently. Helps you get the things that you want and do the things that you want. Let's see who's next. Sure, miss you, Papa G. Oh, that's nice. By the way, to our IG friends, just saying again, if you want to get in on the chat, come over to the Aroma G's YouTube channel. That's where we're all hanging out, or our Facebook page. Les, what does Spirit want me to know today? Spirit, are you there? Spirit says there's some things you're not willing to look at right now. This can be a card either if someone doesn't have all the information. There's something you're not completely informed about. You need to ask around. I don't know. It isn't usually someone's hiding something from you. It's just like you don't have all the info. And sometimes this card comes up because some people don't want to know. They don't want to know all the details. But whatever this is, Les, Spirit says you got to do some research because you're missing some information in whatever it is you're talking about. Jane says, I'm going through a rough time. I'm trying hard to change things. And before that, cool deck. Let's see. Jen, I don't know if there's a question in there, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's see. Jane's going through a hard time, trying to change some things. What's going on? It's true. Yeah, here you are, going through a hard time. This is the card of keeping yourself up at night. I mean, you're stress, worrying, thinking about too many things. Now, I don't like to leave people with a bad taste in their mouth, so I always pull another card to see what's going on. It's the Queen of Cups, and Queen of Cups is a balanced queen. She is very in control of her emotions. She listens to other people before she reacts to them. It may tell you to look internally at some of your own reactions to whatever the situations are. Try to find, if you're in despair, try to find the good side of everything, or just know that the time it will pass. We all go through ebbs and flows in life, and it will pass and things will get better. But the Queen of Cups reminds you that you have it within you to chill, take it all in, learn something from it without it ripping you apart. Magic Fly, should I go exploring deep, dark Mississippi this weekend? I don't know if I'd do that. I'm thinking deliverance, but should you? Well, it's easy. This weekend, it looks like this is kind of soon. Like you don't have the whole thing planned out. There may be some glitches in the road because it's like you don't have all your ducks in a row in order to go and really do everything you want to do. So if you're wanting to do it by this weekend, as soon as we're done here, you need to do some deep planning to make sure things go the way you want them to. How many people we have over on Instagram? Lots of people waving. Hello, hello. I think there's just one watcher. They're wondering, what in the hell? Why isn't he answering my questions? Because I want you to come over to YouTube, our YouTube channel, to ask your question. Let's see. Good morning, Tybird. Through this transitory phase of my life, this is Amanda. What steps should I take next to propel me forward? Okay, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is it's not always a religious card. It's about either looking to someone else for advice, or it's a card about tradition, stability. So it very well could be, Amanda. It can also be a card that says find your faith again, or go back to church, or whatever your faith is, or others to lean on, or lean on old traditions, things that make you feel homey. Um, it's just saying you need something to lean on, and it's something either from the past, or it's something about to do with your faith or your spirituality, which usually helps most people in transitory times. Magic Flash, your camera ready. I'm always camera ready in more ways than you know. Nerds do Samba. How is my work search going for this upcoming period of my life? Huh, I shuffled the cards, but here's the Hierophant again. Um, it says you're missing out on, there's other people that can help you. You need to put more feelers out. You may even need to go through an agency, or a headhunter or something. But it depends on what field you're in. But make sure to spread the word and tell other people, hey, I'm looking for this kind of job, if you hear of anything. So it is about putting the word out, and maybe going to a professional to help you find exactly what it is you want. Valerie, will Desmond start paying me before the end of the year? Well, you'll get something, because here it is, manna falling from the sky. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It would lean towards yes. Yes, because it is actually monetary gifts coming from out of nowhere, because I expect you think he won't, but it looks like he actually will give up something. So maybe he'll get his act together and start paying. Autumn B, will I be in a committed relationship with the guy I'm talking to? It's kind of iffy right now. It's up in the air. It can go either way. So just keep talking. Hang in there, keep talking, say the nice sweet words you need to say, because right now it could just go either way. It's too soon to tell. That's the better way to put it. Ty Bird, when will I start a new job? Not as soon as you want to. I mean, things are going to hold off for just a little bit and not be, it won't happen as quickly as you want it to, unfortunately. So you may have to put out some more feelers and more applications. If you're waiting on one right now, I don't think it's going to work. But yeah, you're going to have to, what do they say? Hit the pavement. So your question was, when will I start a new job? It's not right away. It's not as quickly as you want it to. So if there's anything you need to do, like a secondary job, just get the bills paid, do it. Hello, Hannah Taylor over on Instagram, and Christy. We are over on YouTube doing these readings, so you can get in on it by coming over to Roma G's Botanica on YouTube and get in the chat and ask your question, or our Facebook page. Destiny, what? So you're back reading live. Hot damn, I'm excited. Okay, so Destiny, I'm every other Tuesday at Aroma G's Botanica. I just did it yesterday. Next week will be Lady M, and we will swap back and forth. So I won't be there next Tuesday. But if you follow our Facebook page, or it's even put on Instagram, we put up the weekly schedule of who's reading, unless someone gets sick and then it changes or something. But yeah, every other Tuesday, I will be in the store 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Taking live readings, which I haven't done in about 3 years. Angel, what is the next step in my life? It is love. Is it love? I need to hold it on this side so the IG people can see it. This card, Two of Cups, isn't always just about love. Sometimes it can be partnership. But the next phase of your life does deal with some sort of committed relationship, whether it is a romantic one, a new phase of a romantic one, or some sort of business partnership. So if you're thinking about starting a business, but you're already in a relationship, that could apply. Also, if you start a business, it would kind of alter the relationship you're in. You have a different dynamics. You have to rekindle things, keep things going. Victoria, hello. Does my husband's working associate want my husband's business to fail? Well, if you're really thinking that, I would start to do some magical work on the person, or protection work for his business. Knight of Cups, what they're wanting to do is assert themselves more. They're wanting, I don't know if they're trying to push your husband out of the way, but they are trying to prove themselves like they know what's going on. They know what to do. They have all the intel to become the big cheese, whether they do or not. It could just be a brown noser. So it doesn't really say they're out to wanting the business to fail, but they are looking out for themselves. Someone on Facebook just asked for a message, please. It's the devil card. So the devil is about the ugly parts of ourselves, the part we don't want to look at. It's also about debauchery, and it can be like a morals card. It can indicate you're partying too much, you're drinking too much, or you're just being careless with things like finances or whatever. So it tells you to look at whatever you're overindulging in and dial it back. And I'm going to get to Shelby, who did a super chat, and you all get to see what that's like when people give a little tip of $5 with the super chat feature on YouTube. They get 3 cards instead of 1, which gives you much more detail. Tanya, can I get a card pulled, please? Tanya, things look like they're going to go pretty well. I don't know if you have your own business or you started some new hobby that leads to money or something like that, but and it could just be your general finances. But it looks like everything's going to be a good and abundant next couple of months, at least through the year, probably into the next year. Abundance also, remember, guys, doesn't always come in the form of money. It can be surrounded by friends. Whatever is important to you, you're gonna find abundance. Courtney, happy Wednesday. Can you pull a card for me today? We've got lots of people in here. 32 people are watching. Courtney, something says you need to do some more homework. This is the apprenticeship card, and it actually talks about there's something you need more training in. Whatever goal you're trying to reach, you're not completely there as far as everything you need to know to make it happen. So there's some sort of research you need to do. Over on Instagram, Is it Ojai? Ojaz? Are you still doing readings? We are doing readings, but we're showing you on IG today that we do these Monday through Friday over on a YouTube channel and our Facebook page. To get in on the chat and ask a question, you need to go over to YouTube because I don't know why. Facebook owns Instagram, yet they won't let us stream directly to here. You're seeing me on my phone. So, yeah, come over to YouTube or Rum and Juice Botanica or our Facebook page, and you get to get in on the live chat and ask a free question. AG wants to know any chances of me getting pregnant next year. Well, for a whole year, I would say there's every chance, but let's see. Oh, wow. The motherhood card. The Empress is actually pregnant in this card. That's why she's wearing the Mrs. Rubber caftan, because she getting a baby bump. So that's a good, that was a good card pull for the question that you asked. So I would say there's a great big chance you will get pregnant next year. Now we lead up to Shelby's. And before I do this, I want to put on the screen and show everyone what I mean by this because Shelby did a super chat. And I want to show you what that means. She did this. Sorry, IG, you have to be on YouTube to see this or Facebook. In the YouTube super chats or super tips, and they got super everything. It is at the green $5 level. If you buy $5, then I pull 3 cards, which shows you past, present, and future. And sometimes intuitively I'll know it's all about the future. And when we get to the end, which we're almost at the end, if you give super chats at any level, even $1, a buck, I'll keep reading for a little while. So that's what the super chat feature is. Shelby said, what message does Spirit have for me today? Now, I'm pulling lots of cards. Let me give this a real professional shuffle before we go further, because there are still some questions to be had, and I'm running out of time. I hope I can get to. I see you, Ashley. I'm going to get you, too. I'm going to make sure I try to get to as many people as I can, but if we do run out of time, make sure to come back tomorrow on our YouTube, and we will do this again. Tomorrow, Nikki Jean is going to read for you. She's back in town, so she'll be doing the readings tomorrow. All right, Shelby, what message does Spirit have? First is, let me pull them all down here, and then I'll pull them up. Spirit says for now, for you to hold on to what you have. Don't do any sort of spending you don't need to do. This card can also be about inheritance. I don't know if you're dealing with an inheritance. It can also be about hoarding, but it usually tells you to hold on to what you have and don't be too spendthrifty right now because you're going to need some money for something. Because the next one is, or you've been doing that. That could be the past card. Here, it's juggling finances, but it's in reverse, so it's not too bad. So I don't think you're in too bad a shape. But you could be if you just totally go overboard. And then it's the moon card. And the moon card is about things that we're just not aware of, things we don't know what's going on. I think if you put all these together, what this means is it tells you hold on to your money for right now because there's something coming up that you're going to need to access those funds, something you're going to want to do or an opportunity that's coming up for you, and you want to make sure you have the money to do it. So that's what that means. I'm pretty sure that intuitively I can tell that there's something that's going to come up. It can be an opportunity. It could be a financial opportunity. It could be a house. It could be a trip, whatever. And you want to make sure you have the money to be able to do it. It looks like it scrolled a little bit. Let me get back through here. Wow, you guys, there's 30 of you in here and the questions keep going. I'm going to try to take a few more. We're running out of time, but I'm going to go a few minutes extra because I did do all this IG explaining, telling y'all, come to YouTube if you want to get your question in here. Roma G's Botanica. Let's see if I'll get the speed version of this. Ty, will I start a new job next month? I don't think so. If there's one you're planning on, maybe look around a little bit. This just shows, we'll just use the word not in the cards. So I don't think it's going to happen. Not the way you want it to. Eva Marie, Grand Rising. Hope you're doing well. My question for today, do I have any messages from my ancestors regarding my mental issues, hard time sleeping, being able to communicate? King of Cups, they're telling you you're stronger than you think. You've got this. We're behind you. Don't worry. That's their message. We got you. Chill. Ashley Alvarez, can I get a card, please? There's something you're going to walk away from, Ashley, because you have just had it. I call this the fuck it card. Where someone has laid everything all up and they're just like, screw it, I'm out of here. It means many different things, but I think that's your message. Something you were planning on is not working out the way you wanted to, and you're going to get to the point where you just say, I'm out of here. Dim Lady wants to know if her boyfriend proposed in 2024. Yep. Cards are stuck. This is a new deck. They're sticking together. Anything could happen. I mean, this card is about she's nurturing the water. She's nurturing the earth. There's all these different options in the air. I don't think it's really clear whether he will, but the star card, I'll just tell you, is usually a positive card, and it's usually a yes card. So the story behind it about you having different options and needing to nurture, we need to nurture the relationship even more to make that happen. But it leans towards yes. All right, guys, unfortunately, I only have room for one more, and I have to scroll down to also Ashley, who did a super chat, super sticker. That's also what happens if you do a super chat or whatever, and we run out of time. I keep talking so that we can get to that. After all, you paid for it. So, what message do I need to hear today? And don't forget, if you had a question, write it down and save it. And then tomorrow we will go over it and do it again. Eva Marie, thank you for your insight. My ancestors got me to chuckle by their response. So, Ashley, what message do you need to hear today? There's something you got to open your eyes about. Once again, I think I messaged someone else. It usually means either you don't have all the information you need to make a wise decision, or you kind of don't want to know the answer. The second card is, I think it may be you don't want to know the answer because it's the castles in the air card, the daydreaming card. Sometimes we lie to ourselves. Sometimes we fool ourselves into believing something, because the last card is, you got a little heartbreak. It's in reverse. It's not upright. Upright would be worse. There's something going on. I think it's either in a romantic relationship or just a relationship in your life that's there's something you don't know about, or something you don't want to know about, or something you overlook. And for the relationship, whether it be a friendship or romantic, to go any further, you're going to have to be totally honest with each other, see each other for the way you really are and not the way you want the other person to be. Otherwise, it'll just lead to trouble and heartbreak. So that's good advice for anyone, all the time. Take people as they really are, show people who you really are. Because if you don't, it doesn't lead to anything except dishonesty and some sort of fake a facade of what a friendship or a relationship. So yeah, guys, we went over 15 minutes today. So, but that's good. I want to try to get to as many of you as possible. Come back tomorrow, and Nikki Jean will be reading for you. Though you guys on Instagram, if you just joined us, I came on here to show you what we do Monday through Friday at Aroma G's Botanica's YouTube and our Facebook page. We broadcast live, and you can get in the chat that way. I wish Instagram would let us also stream to you and put your questions into the chat, but they won't. So we'll see you tomorrow. And Nikki Jean will be here. I will be back on Friday. And we'll have a good time then. Till later. Bye-bye.